Yo, what's going on, man? This is your boy, Super Mario, man. Hey, what's good with y'all? We in the middle of the day, man. You know what I'm saying? At the crib and everything like that. Doing a lot of things today, trying to get caught up again on this extensive to-do list and shit like that, man, or whatnot, man. So, we're gonna go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, let me put some backing music around here. Back on the backing music. All right, there we go right there, man. So, what we're going to talk about today is, you know what I'm saying, setting up a session in Studio One, how moi do it and whatnot. Now, you may do it your own way. I'm not telling you how to do your shit. I'm just sharing what I do and stuff like that. Take it, apply it to what you can for your templates, how you know what I'm saying, open up your sessions. I'm not telling you what to do, okay? Let me reiterate that. I'm not telling you what to do, you know what I'm saying? You just watching the video as a reference and stuff like that, man. And stuff. So that's what we're gonna do today, man. We're gonna be dropping also a podcast today on the beat podcast today at 7 p.m. here on this YouTube channel. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. We'll be talking about stem mastering. So like I said, y'all stay tuned to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. And we're picking back up the podcast and everything like that, the momentum for it or whatnot. We took a little small break and all of that jazz right there, man. So without further ado, man, we're going to talk about this session that we're working with. And again, just setting up, you know, the Studio One session so we can go ahead and start mixing. But there's a couple of things I wanted to share with you guys on what I do to set that up for far as, you know, cutting out all the bullshit when it comes to the stems that you get from another client, doing balance leveling, panning, just getting everything right. That way you could just dive into the process of mixing and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be sharing that with you guys. Like I said, this is not for what you need to do, but it's just a reference and stuff like that. So everybody got their own prerogative, and that's what that is right there, man. So and I always like to come and start to make this more of a trend on my videos or whatnot, and just talking about, you know, real life situations, dealing with business, especially in this we like to call it music, media, video, anything dealing with some type of entertainment, man. And one thing I want to leave y'all with: when you're dealing with clients, make sure they know what the fuck they're talking about. Make them understand their process, because a lot of people don't understand the process, especially if you're a seasoned vet like myself. You know what I'm saying? I've been mixing over, think to year to date today, man. I think I'm over 16 years right now of doing audio work. That's making beats and mixing and recording. 16 years. It's a milestone for me, you know what I'm saying? For other people, they've been doing it longer, you know what I'm saying? Because they're probably older than I am. But I'm at a point right now. I started late in the game and I'm still 16 years old. I mean, excuse me. Not 16 years old. Nah, bro, we ain't 16 years old. Nah, I started late in the game. I started getting into all this audio stuff when I was 19 years old, man. And I've been doing it over 16 years and stuff like that. So it's been a long feat, you know what I'm saying, in it or whatnot. And I try to tell people all the time, make sure you make your client understand the process. Because a lot of folks, number one problem that a lot of clients do is they want to try to, you know what I'm saying, get things in their own perspective. They feel like if they're paying for the service, they have control over that. And that's a negative. Don't ever allow a client to make it seem like just because they paid, they have control over that service. That's like a 50-50 chance. You got to play devil's advocate with that. And that devil advocate is like, I understand your demand of service, but you also have to understand our process and a heed to that and stuff like that. So you have to kind of sometimes be stern with people and let them know what's going on. Because just to share with you guys, I have a lot of clients that feel like, well, I thought it goes this way, but no, it don't go that way. It has a certain way things has to be done. You know what I'm saying? You can't go and tell Chevrolet, well, you need to put, you know what I'm saying, a V8 in there and I want 600 horsepower on that V8. Well, number one, they can't put that type of engine in a goddamn, you know what I'm saying, Impala, because it's just not going to fit. You have to make the body wider. You have to make some adjustments in order to fit a big ass engine in there. So, you know what I'm saying? Even though you could custom make it, whenever you go to the website, on Chevrolet website, the custom make a vehicle, you still have standards that you have to adhere by or whatnot. So if we could do that for, no offense to white folks, but if we can do that for white businesses, why we can't do that for black businesses? I'm just keeping it real with y'all and stuff like that, man. So again, you know what I'm saying? Let your clients know what the process is. Talk to them, consult with them. Don't just go and just do a transaction and make these assumptions, because assumptions really make an ass out of the client and also an ass out of the service provider, which is whatever you do for us, making beats, mixing, video editing, photography, whatever the case may be. Make sure that both of you guys on the same page and you communicate, and everything will be all right. So I just wanted to leave you guys with that. Man, we're going to go ahead and fast forward and talk about this mix that's playing in the background and all that jazz right there, man. Let me go ahead and set this bad boy too. All right, there we go. All right, cool. We are in the mix window. Y'all can't see me because you're looking at me. All right, Ben, we're in the mix window, man. So got all of this shit right here going on. We have multi-tracks here that I imported in, and you can see everything's playing. And then we have these vocals. All right, some vocals are here, some big gaps and all of that right there. I have this blown up on the wave file form, or the waveform data, excuse me. And you can see that we can't see anything because all the levels are recorded. So in Studio One, you can just increase that waveform data just to see what you're working with. All right, cool deal. Now, we're going to go ahead and turn this volume up, because there's one thing I wanted to note in here and let you guys understand what was going on. And that is, you know, when you bring in, let's say, for instance, you're the beat maker or you're the vocal engineer and you bring in the stems. However comes first. If you're the producer and you send out your stems, or you're the engineer and you're getting stems, sometimes when you get stems, it's not going to be aligned 100% perfectly because of the tempo and different systems and the word clock and the internal clock of the audio interface. Those things are going to not line up a lot of the time. So you have to fact check a lot of different things. And so in this particular session, I wanted you guys to check out. So if I was to unsolo everything and play, let's say, for instance, this drop mix, or these stems right here, you're going to hear what I'm talking about. So let me go back to the mix window and turn up this main track for a second. All right, cool deal. All right, now check this out. Now, I hope you guys can hear that, because, you know, you hear a lot of different aliasing right now. Okay, it seems like the stems, the beat stems in red, are not lining up with what's in green. Now, if we was to go ahead and solo the vocal stems, check this out. We still got some alias going on. Now, me knowing that, you know what I'm saying, I know what's going on, I have the beat here, and also we have the beat down here, and we got a couple of different mixes or whatnot, and we have all the vocals. So anytime a tall tale is, okay, cool, you see all this right here? That's the track right here. This is the track by itself. Let's go ahead and solo this track. Okay, so now if I was, that's the track, that's the beat track. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change that color. All right, now bring that to the bottom. Now what's this? Go here. Okay, that's a stem. We don't have no vocals going on. Okay. So that lines up right there. Now, we know we got some vocals coming on right here. All right, so let's play this right here. So these two stems are not lining up. If I was to go ahead and zoom in on this, you can notice that the graphical information. All right, cool. Let's go back a hair. And let's find a transient or down. There we go, right here. You can tell right here that these two are not lining up versus with this one right here. All right. Now let's go back, zoom back out, and we have to do this right here. This is another type of stem right here. So let's go ahead and solo this one. All right, and let's find a downbeat. This looks like a good area right here. If we zoom in, you can also see this one is off as well. So let's play this. So these are these two tracks on top of each other right here. So it looks like it's right on point. So this one is not. And the beat is not. So the beat is a little bit ahead. If we go back right here and just look at this graphical information, the beat is not right lined up. So these two are lined up, but this two not lined up right here. All right. So the question of it is if I was to take this one right here. All right, cool. If I was to take that and I need to see if the vocals are lining up, I got to find where the vocals are at in here. All right, so let's go ahead and zoom that out. And look like the vocals are right here. All right. Go ahead and zoom that in. Let's see. Go ahead and I'm going to solo this part right here.
Her friend, she fine.
So the way that comes in right here.
She stood about 5'9", a dime, no lie.
So that's the verse. All right. So right there when he said she stood.
She stood about 5'9".
All right. So we're gonna match this one up and see if we need the reference off of this one.
She stood about 5'9", a dime, no lie. Blew my mind, my game press. Well, why? Her friend, she fine too. She 5'2", but shorty, I want. She stood about 5'9".
All right, so that right there lines up. Now let's go and put the beat in here and see if that'll line up as well.
She stood about 5'9", a dime, no lie. Blew my mind,
all right,
my game press. Well,
now you can see that the instrumental is off. Okay, so I have to make the instrumental the instrumental multi-tracks have to line up with what's going on with this vocal, because I'm gonna be mixing this vocal. All right, so I know the purple is out of there, so we're gonna go ahead and just remove this track. I know this one right here.
She stood about 5'9", a dime, no lie. Blew my mind, my game press. Well, why? Her friend, she fine too. She 5'2", but shorty, I want.
All right, so this right here.
She stood about 5'9", a dime, no lie. Blew my mind, my game press.
All right, we got something solo somewhere. All right, cool. That's where we at right there.
She stood about 5'9", a dime, no lie. Blew my mind, my game press.
So that track is out of there too, because it's not lining up musically with the instrumental. So what we're gonna do now is this one.
She stood about 5'9", a dime, no lie. Blew my mind.
Cool. So we're almost there. All right, so what we got going on now is we have to figure out where is that beat lining up. All right, so if I know these two stems are working, I'm not too much worried about the vocal right now. I want to get that stem representing and, saying shooting where it needs to be at. So I'm gonna go where the beat is at right here. Find where the drums right here. All right, so right there, if we was to zoom in, man, you'll see that it's I have the correct tempo. I did the track, by the way. I'm sorry. So I produced the track, but the vocals was recorded somewhere else. All right, so I'm bringing back in vocals, but you'll notice that the downbeat is maybe like a third off, third of the beat off. Okay, you could say a third of the beat off. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a marker right here. Go ahead and create this marker. Boom. We put a marker right there. All right. So I put a marker right there. Now I need this beat to come up in here. So I'm a solo. Now I don't know what happened with the arrangement of what was going on with this track, but got to make sense of it, or whatnot. So it looks like, yeah, looks like something was cut in the recording aspect of things or whatnot. So right here, that right there, that should happen right here. All right, solo that. Huh. So right here we have a marker here. All right, I'm gonna put a marker there. I'm gonna call this marker right here start. Actually, I'm gonna use this marker as the beat start right here and move this marker right here. All right. And we just delete this marker right there and we'll put another one right here. All right. So this is actually where all right. So what we got to do is find out what's going on. So right there, that's where the beat marker, you can see it's off just a hair. So all of that right there, it's off just a little bit. So what we're gonna do is trim out all of this in the beginning. All right. Oops. I don't want to move that. I'm gonna trim out all the excess in the beginning of the track. All right. All right. Once we do that, all right. Now let's go down here and let's see what happens here on this one. So I don't know if that was something to add. I see what's going on now. I see what's going on now. I think it was some stuff that was added in there long before. Let's do this real quick, y'all. All right, cool. So yeah, we got the start the beat established. So it is definitely right here. And the tempo should be right here. Let's go ahead and put that on 64. So bam, right there. All right. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and choose the razor tool, hold down shift, and I want to cut all of this. All right, about right here. All right. I'll go ahead and zoom out and go ahead and get rid of all of this beforehand. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to go back and grab a couple more sounds from the original. I forgot I added some sound effects in there a while back. I'm gonna move this start right here. Zoom in a little bit, and that should put it right there on beat. We have some problems right there. There we go. Just gotta zoom in a little bit. Now we're on top right there. All right. Now let's see what's going on down here with the original. Let's go ahead and solo the beat stem. So we off like a hair bit. All right, so that's that right there. As long as we can get the ending right. Yeah, so cool. So we got that established with the track. So we can go ahead and just bring out all the rest of the track right there.
Nobody's allowed on stage during. Nobody's allowed on stage during the performance.
So it looked like it was some stuff that was cut out, and that's okay.
You deaf or just dumb?
Got it lined up or whatnot. All right, and what we need to do is go back and do this right here. Now, because I know that track had that right there, I'm gonna be lazy with this one. I'm gonna be lazy with this one. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and try to find the beat itself again.
Nobody's allowed.
All right, cool. We're gonna do this right here. Right here where this beat start at. All right, right there. We're gonna move that back just a hair bit. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in. This is one of the pain in the ass type situations with working with stems. But sometimes you just gotta have that thick skin with it. And actually, to be honest with you, I still got this in the wrong spot. And I have it on 1/64th, and I'm zoomed in all the way. Matter of fact, not all the way like I want to. Yeah, it's not lined up. So you know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to put this on grid. This is what we're gonna have to do, folks. I have to put this on grid. Zooming in all the way. Put that bad boy on grid. First transient. All right. This vocal's gonna have to move back. All of this shit. All right. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and line all of that up. And once we have all that highlighted, we'll go here. And we're gonna move that right here. So we're gonna go ahead and back all of that up. And you gotta be careful when you're doing this because you gotta be precise when you're doing it. Line this up real quick. We want that to be right there on that transient. All right. Cool beans. When we play it right here. Everything check out. Just like that. With everything in the green. We just gotta get the red information here started. All right, so we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board here. We have everything right there. And all right, let's go back here and I'm gonna bring it back down our track right here. All right, and let's go back to 29. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in, and we want to make sure that everything lines up for as oh, let's do this right quick. Bring all that right that we have some real estate to zoom in. Excuse me. We have some real estate to move in and get that downbeat just right. Look like we do, but we off just a hair. I don't know what this sound is, so let me do this. What is this sound? Yeah, that's the kick. So you got to make sure that that kick is on the downbeat perfectly. All right. So once we do that right here, I want to make sure that kick is on the money. So I'm going to move that up about right here. Put my cursor line right there. That's going to let me know it's right there. Excuse me. Yeah, move it back to the hair. Excuse me. I'm sorry, my throat is getting very, very dry on me. My allergies are. It's like I got over a head cold, and now here come allergies. So, I think we're good to go. Everything should line up. If I play all the audio together, you shouldn't have any latency or anything like that. It just should increase in volume per se. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and bring everything out for its view, and let's see how it sounds. And just like that, folks. Now it takes a little while, it takes a little practice. A lot of people don't have patience to do what I just did. They be like, man, fuck it. Hey, man, you just need to resend me the shit the right way, or they'll go into tit for tat. Hey, man, this is not lined up. Say, bro, I need you to re-record it again. It's all that kind of crazy stuff. When sometimes you just really just need to know how to audio edit and and have patience with, you know what I'm saying, dealing with lining this shit up. You know what I'm saying? So you got different systems, do different things. But it's just really a patient factor, y'all. Cool. So we got that lined up. We can go ahead and scroll down here. We got our vocals basically done right here. But what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go ahead and mute these. Bring these to the bottom. And what I want is that track to kind of be my that type shit in there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to keep that a little bit because I need it. All right. And I'm going to be lazy because I really don't want to go back and do the multi-tracks on that. If not, I'll keep it as a reference point and I'll do that at a later time when I'm mixing. So I'm just setting myself up for success here. And what we'll do is we'll just send this track all the way up into the beat stems section or folder. There we go. All right, so that's that right there. I'm gonna change that color to a more of a lime green. There we go. Cool beans. So yeah, man, we fixed that part right there. We did all of that just to fix that one little part. But whatnot, man. All right, cool. Let me move that back right there, man. Oh, shoot. Move that right here. Move this over just a tad bit. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and blow up our waveform data. And now what we're going to do now is, truth be told, what we're going to do now is start deleting access out of here. So you see all these spots where it's blank and stuff like that. I don't like all of that. So what I like to do is just go ahead and delete all of that. Same thing with the vocals. But what we're going to do, we're going to take a pass through the song and just make sure everything is lining up and it sounds good. And, you know, everything is where it needs to be at. All right, we got a lot of lead up points in there. So while I'm in the midst of listening to everything, I normally turn up volumes and do a volume balance. So everything in green, I'm just gonna turn up the input control at the top. because I can't really hear these vocals.
She stood about 5'9", a dime, no lie, blew my mind, my game press rewind. Her friend, she fine too, she 5'2", but shorty, I want you. Go figure, huh? Picture painted, let me frame it, got acquainted. Can't explain it, but let mama spirit tainted. That's a bitch, ain't it? But I never call her one.
Alright,
Want a rich baller, so she thinks she got a one. Mama taught her well. I'm like Dave Chappelle. Diversify your bonds, nigga, and you living well. Or you can blow that shit on clothes, hair, nails. Have your ATM.
So now that we got turned all the green tracks up about 11 dB, that was how much hit room that we had to, you know what I'm saying, make adjustments to.
Want a bae or a spouse? This what came up out of mouth.
Baby, this ain't working out. I'm so used to large amounts. Can you make it worth my while? Gotta go the extra mile.
Wait up, hold up. Think we need to slow up. Plus you need a grower. You sick, don't make me throw up.
Maybe I was wrong. Well, baby, I'll be gone. If you can't put me on, might as well carry on.
I'm good. I holla at you tomorrow. Now please step up my car. Admire her from afar.
Can't pay no bills with your love. I can't pay no bills with your time. No, I can't. I can't pay no bills. I need money. I can't pay no bills with your loving. I can't pay no bills with your mind.
So everything sounds like it's on point. So the hook looked like it's lining up with the vocals.
You best have my back if you talking about we split it. I'm giving it my 110. Stay going every weekend. Can you hold it down, take care of home, or you going off on the deep end?
All right, let's go here. All right, cool. So everything looked like it's lining up for us, the vocals. All right, cool. So once you have all that established and like, okay, everything lines up, everything sounds perfect. Again, we're gonna increase that waveform data. We're gonna start chopping off all of this excess and whatnot. So what I like to do is just highlight what sections I'm doing. If I don't see any waveform data there, I'm gonna assume there's nothing there. Of course, when you turn this up, everything that's super low will be turned up. So like this track right here, we can go ahead and just remove that track. This track and this track from start to finish, there's nothing there. So we're gonna go ahead and remove that track. This track, and look like we got this track right here. Ain't nothing there. So we're gonna go ahead and remove that. Move this track right here. There's nothing there. So we'll remove that. And this track right here, there's nothing there. So we'll remove that. All right. And so now we decreased our vocal count, vocal track count here. All right. So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and continue to chop off the unnecessary audio. And using the eraser tool, boom, just like that. Once more right here. And I could just highlight all of these vocal tracks and just do it all at one time. So what I normally do with that, in that perspective, is I'm going to shrink these up a little bit, have it all in one view. And what I do is I'll chop right here, okay? And then I'll chop at the end. So I know those ain't nothing in the beginning and end. Just get rid of all of that quick. All right, we'll go here, highlight those two, and chop at the end. Chop the end. Yeah, we'll chop it off right there. Cool beans. Boom, boom. All right, go here. We just got one bad boy right there. Go ahead and get rid of that. All right, we got this. We got about 3 tracks. About 2 tracks of the same thing. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Once we do that right there, boom, 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 boom. All right. This one is kind of individually done. So I'm just going to chop those bad boys. Get that little one right there. All right. Boom, 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 and boom. so forth and so on with this one. All right. I know I got this and I got right here. All right. Get my eraser tool. Mm, just like that. It's like when I'm doing this, it's like playing Fruit Ninja. You know what I'm saying? It's like playing Fruit Ninja, man, for real. You just chopping and then you getting rid of the other stuff. All right, cool deal. And we got a few more right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. All right, and we got these two down here. Boom and boom. And these two down here and here, here, and here, and here. All right, that's it. Take all the access off. Uh-oh. Hold on. Did we delete something? Nope, we didn't. All right, here we go. Here, right there. Take all that out right there. Uh-oh. Not that part. That one. Here, and here. It then must have connected and cut right there. Cool deal. All right. So after we chopped off all of that, and we was to zoom out, these are all our vocals right here. So it doesn't look so, oh my God, I got a lot of work to do. This type of shit, you know what I'm saying? On the red parts, on the beats, I normally don't like to chop off a lot of the beat. You know what I'm saying, whatnot. But what I do normally is just, you know what I'm saying, put everything together the way it looks far as building blocks is concerned. All right, and look like we're good right here. We got a sample group here, so let's move that there, and we have another one right here. All right, so everything looks accordingly, just like that, and that's what we want. Okay. Now I do know that I have all this access on these tracks right here, which is probably the drums. So what we'll do is just block this off in the beginning, cut this excessive off right there. All right, cool. We good to go on that part. And this part right here. All right, and cut off all of that right there, and here as well, and right here as well. This big gap right here. All right, we should be should get good shape right now. All right, and yeah, there we go. So that kind of minimalized how the beat would look. Okay, so that's what we got going on. And what I'm gonna do is rearrange these vocals real quick, so they can be all in the same area. Now I don't know the structure of this.
I blew my mind, my game press rewind. Her friend, she fine too, she 5'2". But shorty, I want you. Go figure, huh? Picture painted, let me frame it, got us acquainted. Can't explain it, but
All right, so we got some female vocals going on right here. So we'll keep those right there because those are female vocals.
mama spirit tainted. That's a bit changing, but I never
Female
call
vocals
one.
right there.
Hey, our spouse, this what came up out of mouth.
Baby, this ain't working out. I'm so used to large amounts. Can you make it
So
work?
you see how I rearranged everything? So we have all the first verse stuff right here. Then we have like a hook going on right here. Then we have first verse stuff going on right here. Let's see what this is right
Her
here.
from afar.
Can't pay no bills with your love. I can't pay no bills with your time. I can't pay no bills 'cause you fine. I can't
All right, cool.
pay no bills. I need money.
You best have my back if you talking about we split it. I'm giving it my 110. On the deep end.
All right, so that's an ad lib for him right there. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, it might be an ad lib right there too as well.
Nope.
All right, cool. So we got that ad lib right there. And let's see what this is. I think this is some more ad libs for the female. Yep. All right, cool deal. So that's female ad libs. We got right there. Let's see what this is.
Yeah.
And what is this at here at the end? Another hook.
I can't pay no bills with your loving.
All right, cool. So we got it, all of that finally knocked out and stuff like that. We got one lingering track that's I ain't got shit on it. Go ahead and get that out of there. And last but not least, we're gonna keep those reference tracks down here just in case we need them in the end process. So that's our vocal structure. we really ain't got too much going on with the vocals or whatnot, and we got the beat. So once I have established that right here, I'm gonna go ahead and loop this hook right here and do some leveling here.
Ain't no fears with your love, no fears with your love, no fears with your time, no cares, 'cause you fine, 'cause you fine, no fears, I need money. Ain't no fears with your loving, ain't no fears with your mind, ain't no fears with your time, ain't no fears, I need money.
Getting it.
All right, I don't know what the hell that was. But let's see where that is. Okay, yeah. So it's some leading vocals for the verse. So what we'll do is right there. All right, cool deal. So that was his loading leading vocals right there. Cool. All right. So that makes everything look where it needs to be at. So we got female vocals here, and let's see what the hell this is right here.
Wait up. Hold up. I think we need to slow up. Plus, you need to grow up. You sick, don't make me throw up.
Maybe I was wrong. Well, baby, I
that's
was
a part
wrong.
of the
If
verse.
you can't put me on, might as well carry on.
I'm good. I'll holler at you tomorrow. Now, please step up my car. Admire her from afar.
Can't pay no bills with your love.
All right. So there it is. I think all the male vocals are now distinguished between the female vocals. So we'll go ahead and put that in blue, and then we'll put this one in pink. That way I know, okay, the female up there and the male is up there, and that's it. So I got 2 artists on here. Shout out to DJ True Blue, and also shout out to Shani Chanel, whatnot. Shani Chanel, she's a up and coming R&B artist, and DJ True Blue is he's a DJ at heart, but he's also an artist and also a producer. So they're on this song right here, a track I produce. You probably heard the sample before, but it's the 5 Heartbeats. A skit that they had in there. Is there a heart in the house tonight? Stand up. So I just took that skit and just made a beat out of that. Or whatnot. So what we're gonna do now is try to raise that beat up to kind of get a level balance with the vocals. All right. Let's go to the hook right here.
Step up my car. Admire her from afar.
Can't pay no bills with your love.
So the beat is kind of low, so we're gonna turn that up definitely. So I'm looking at the kick and the clap to make sure they're not peaking. And I got a little bit of headroom. This is my kick track right here. So I got a little headroom. I could probably push it up to 3 dB right here on the input knob. And we still got some headroom. So that's good. Alright. So his verse, we're gonna raise his verse up a little bit right here. Alright.
You best have my back if you talking about we split it. I'm giving it my 110. Stay going every weekend. Can you hold it down? Take care of home when you going off on the deep end. Ask me when I'm coming back. Thinking that I'm creeping. I'm cheating with these pay stubs. Oh, that's a pay I don't go to club. She just getting a booty rub. Be on my duty, cuz. The back trying to up the buzz. No time to cut the grass.
So I'm gonna set this at a even 12 dB. I had it on 11.8 dB. All right, so cool. That's just to give it and match the intensity of the mix itself. All right. Once we have done that, man, I think we're in good shape and we're ready to go. All right. So my next process, once I have the volume levels at a general space, or whatnot, I'm gonna go on the vocals and just play around with what's going on. So the general pans, like these 3 stacks right here, I'll go in and play that at this section.
Baby, this ain't working out. I'm so used to large amounts. Can you make it with my wild? Gotta go the extra mile. Baby, this ain't working out. I'm so used to large amounts.
So those two are the same. They the same tonage.
Can you make it worth my while? Gotta go the extra mile. Can you make it worth my while? Gotta go the extra mile. Can you make it worth my while? Gotta go the extra mile. Can you make it worth my while? Gotta go the extra mile. Well, maybe I was wrong. Well, baby, I'll be gone. If you can't put me on, might as well carry on.
All right, cool. We have that right there, and then what we'll do is go ahead and solo this one.
Can you make it worth my while? Gotta go the extra mile.
All right, we'll throw that out of solo. See how that sound with the beat.
Baby, this ain't working out. I'm so used to larger miles. Can you make it worth my while? Gotta go the extra mile.
Wait up, hold up. Think we need to slow up.
All right, now let's go here and see what the hell's going on right here.
From afar.
Can't pay no bills with your love. I can't pay no bills with your time. I can't pay no bills cause you fine. Bills, I need money. I can't pay no bills with your loving. I can't pay no bills with your mind. I can't pay no bills with your time.
All right, so let's go.
I can't pay no bills cause you fine. I can't pay no bills, I need money. I can't pay no bills with your loving. I can't pay no bills with your mind. I can't pay no bills with your time. I can't pay no bills, I need money. I can't pay no bills with your time. I can't pay no bills cause you fine.
All right, so we got that established. Let's go here.
Step up my card, my from afar.
Can't pay no bills with your loving. I can't pay no bills with your time. I can't pay no bills cause you fine. I can't pay no bills, I need money. I can't pay no bills with your loving. I can't pay no bills with your mind. I can't pay no bills with your time. I can't pay no bills, I need money.
All right, cool deal. So once we establish that with the panning, and what I'm doing is just basically going in and looking at major panning issues. So I know this section has a lot going on right there. I know this is going to be in the middle. This audio little situation right here, this clip, I'm gonna automate the pan there. Not gonna automate the pan because there's two ad libs going on. So let's take a look at the second verse.
Live my 110. Stay going every weekend. Can you hold it down? Take care of home or you going off on the deep end? Ask me when I'm coming back. Thinking that I'm creeping. I'm cheating with these pay stubs. Oh, that's a pair I don't go. Nope. Getting a booty rub. Be on my duty, cuz. The back trying to up the buzz. It's time to cut the buzz. Pull it down till I blow and be my Issa. I'll complain you want more by Aisha. Leave a solo, J. Cole, no features. Mama Cole, no Keisha. Marty Moore, no T-shirt. You can count on the lanes, count on the seasons. Baby, they need us.
Ooh, them things low. We need to probably turn those up a little bit right there.
If you talking about we splitting it, I'm giving it my 110. Stay going every weekend. Can you hold it down, take care of home, or you going off on the deep end? Ask me when I'm coming back, thinking that I'm creeping. I'm cheating with these pay stubs. Unless a pair I don't go to club. She miss getting a booty rub. Be on my duty, cuz. The back try to up the buzz. No time to cut them cuz. Hold it down till I blow and be my
Let's go back and play
You best have my back if you talking about we split it. I'm giving it my 110. Stay going every weekend. Can you hold it down, take care of home, or you going off on the deep end? Ask me when I'm coming back, thinking that I'm creeping. I'm cheating with these pay stubs. Oh, that's a pair I don't go to club. She just getting a booty rub. Be on my duty, cuz. The back trying to up the buzz. No time to cut the buzz. Pull it down till I blow and be my Issa. I'll complain you want more by Aisha. Leave a solo, J. Cole, no features. Mama Cole, no Keisha. Marty Moore, no T-shirt. You can count on the lanes, count on the seasons. It's supply and demand, baby, they need us. They want to sponsor
So what I'm
the band.
listening for is gain staging.
Bands like Bayou Classic, Sweet Jesus.
So I had to turn that one up quite a bit. I'm sitting at like 19.4 dB on that one.
That's a pair, don't go to club. She just getting a booty rub. Be on my duty, cuz. Come back, try to.
All right, cool. So we can hear that cut through. Let's listen to the other one. I'll mute that one right there.
Talking about we split it. I'm giving it my 110. Stay going every weekend. Can you hold it down? Take care of home when you going off on the deep end. Ask me when I'm coming back. Thinking that I'm creeping. I'm cheating with these pay stubs. So that's a pair.
All right, so that one right there is entirely low. So what we're gonna do is, yeah, we're just gonna turn up the clip gain on here, add 6 dB to it,
I'm giving it my 110.
and shit, we need to add another 6 dB.
I'm giving it my 110.
All right, so we got volume there. We're gonna come back down on the input gain and play that with the music.
Best have my back if you talking about we split it. I'm giving it my 110. Stay going every weekend. Can you hold it down? Take care of home when you going off on the deep end. Ask me when I'm coming back. Thinking that I'm creeping. I'm cheating with these pay stubs. So that's a pair, don't go to club. She just getting a booty rub. Be on my duty, cuz. Come back, try to up the buzz. It's time to cut the buzz. Pull it down.
So now you can hear those ad libs come through.
I'll complain you want more. Bye, Aisha. Leave a solo, Jake.
So we can hear those ad libs coming through. All right. The next thing we're gonna do is again look for a different part in the arrangement to see if we have any other places we need to pan. I know right here we do.
You best
So you don't know what the hell he's saying right here, but when you solo it,
right, I'm getting it. Right, I'm right, I'm getting it. I'm right, I'm getting it.
so right there we got to be careful with this because he's whispering and you have excess in the background.
I'm right, I'm getting it. I'm right, I'm getting it.
All right, that right there, we can cut all that background stuff out.
Right, I'm getting it.
All right, cool deal. So what we're gonna do now is go back to the mix window and just to make sure that is okay.
Have my back if you talking about we split it. I'm getting it.
All right, right here. I don't know how these tracks got way the fuck down here, but let's fix that.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. You best have my back.
I can't pay no bills, I need money.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. You best.
All right, cool deal. So we got a little bit of noise floor coming in there, so we're gonna minimize that right there. Boom. All right. So when you're doing editing, let me stress again, it's okay to zoom in all the way and get rid of all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. You
So now what we're gonna do is pan this. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. You
Okay. All right. Whew, I got scared for a second there.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. You best have my back if you talking about we split it.
That is off just a hair bit.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. You best have my
Yeah, that was off a little bit, and I can tell by ear on that one.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. You best
All right, cool. So let's go ahead and pan these real quick.
have my back if you talking about we split it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. You best have I'm getting it. 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 You
All right, cool. So once we establish that right there, we'll go ahead.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. You best
Cool. So we got those standing out right there. All right. What we're gonna do now is zoom out a little bit more. All right.
you best have my back.
So we got these ad libs sticking out. All the other individual stuff with her with the panning on these ad libs.
I can't
have my back. If
Ooh.
you talking about we
So we got pretty much everything level balance. We have everything pretty much panned and stuff like that. The next process I would do is just to run through it just to make sure everything is done or whatnot. One more thing I'm gonna do, and that is make sure that this part that's coming in, I'm afraid that if I go back and I pull up the original Ableton Live session for it, I'm not gonna be able to access whatever I use to create this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna trick the system. All right. So what we're gonna do is bring these drums in about right there, and right here where you heard those sound effects. So what we're gonna do is just simply use some stock effects, probably the channel strip. Let's not do that. Let's go ahead and use the Pro EQ. All right. Pull up the Pro EQ and get that Pro EQ done. Go to the waterfall. All right. Now the Pro EQ is letting me know that, okay, about right here, go ahead and take out, go ahead and put that in a loop, by the way. So you can see right here where these diagonal lines is the actual sound effect we're trying to bring out. So what I'm gonna do is put that smack dab in the middle. Put that smack dab in the middle of that diagonal line. It starts from right here. Looks like a little bit after around about 1200 cycles, and it extends about 9500 cycles. So what I'm gonna do is boost that and make a wide curve. And I'm gonna adjust my low cut. All right. Now what I'm gonna do is compensate the auto. Turn the volume down and play that back in the mix. Just like that. So, man. What an EQ can do, right? So basically what we did was, what you're hearing is this track right here at the top, that solo. This track right here that you see right here at the top where my mouse cursor is. That's what that is. And there's two sound effects that's missing. Let's go. And then the see, if I open up the original beat, because I did this track like shit back in 2018, I probably don't have the same VST instruments that I had installed on there and the effect that I have on there and all that other jazz. So I got to make it do what I do. So this is where your mixing skills really got to come into. So we just took the overall 2-track and we just EQ'd that one part out to make the effects be in there as if it was in there as a stem. So right here, you don't have it. It just goes into the beat. But we have this part with the effect, the actual 2-track instrumental, and we just did some simple EQing on there, just using one plugin, Pro EQ, EQ'd it out, and it actually fit the bill. We don't want to go and exaggerate stuff that we want to. We want to keep the original audio, but just filter stuff out and recognizing what we need to, you know what I'm saying, utilize in the audio that we're affecting. So again, if we come here, I'm gonna put this on loop. The waterfall method, that's why I use the waterfall method on the spectrogram meter and also here in the Pro EQ. See that diagonal 9? That's the sound effect. and the scratches are right here right in there. So I can stretch it even more and make that Q bandwidth a little bit wider. And what you're hearing now is everything together. And boom. And see how it doesn't really, it's like damn, you just EQ'd the sound effect and the scratches in there. Yes, I did. And that's with everything playing. Nothing's bypass or solo. And it's gonna go straight into the beat right here. I'm gonna take it off loop. You notice there's no difference in audio, no difference in tonality or anything like that. So the power EQ, if you know how to work EQ, I try to tell people all the time, fuck learning the compressor. Fuck learning leveling. Well, you got to learn leveling first, but the hell with learning compression and any other process. If you can learn EQ, you can go far with EQ and filtering and stuff like that, man. So we got this mix set up and ready to go to mix down and all that jazz right there, man. So this is where going to be my stopping point. I'll probably live stream at some point, probably on Sunday night if I come back into town on time. And we'll start mixing this bad boy down. I think I'm gonna start with the beat on this one because these vocals, these vocals got to be energized. And I need the beat to be where it needs to be at in order for it to be energized. Because I can mix the vocals, but the beat is lifeless. So I want the beat to be lifeless. So we'll mix down the beat on Sunday night and take it from there. And then we'll come back on another stream and do the vocals at a later time and stuff like that, man. So let that track ride in the background. And, you know what I'm saying? It's being real with y'all, man. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off this live real quick. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, go live with you guys real quick and whatnot, man. And appreciate y'all always, again, tuning in. We got a podcast gonna be dropping again today at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time and stuff like that. So y'all make sure you stay tuned to that. And let me see what else I'm forgetting. Follow me on Instagram. Yeah, at Super Mario_producer. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow Jax Creative Media on Instagram as well. Up there it is right there. Right there on my chest, man. Right there on my titty. Right there, man. Make sure you follow Jax Creative Media at Jax Creative Media. You know what I'm saying? Just like you see it right there on the shirt or whatnot, man. Also, make sure you follow On The Beat .podcast on Instagram as well, man. At On The Beat .podcast on Instagram. And tap in with us or whatnot. And if you're here on this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, man. I'm telling y'all, man, you're gonna learn a lot here. And that's what it is, man. Been doing this for a long time. So just because I don't have the clientele and the following don't mean I know anything. That's where y'all get messed up at a lot of times. Y'all gotta go and follow the people that's got the following. And half the time, these people that got the following don't know shit. They call people like me. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people out there that's got the following, they got the network, they got the money, they got the finances, but they lack the knowledge and the skill. You know what I'm saying? So I'm one of these dudes that work behind the scenes. And a lot of shit that you see, I probably had my hand in it or I've been there before and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? My resume is a motherfucker. If I was to put my resume and put all my accolades down, I can just say fuck music, fuck everything media, and I can live a happy man and just give it up just like that, man. So, like I said, man, I appreciate y'all for everything, or whatnot. Y'all stay tuned, man. Subscribe to the channel. Gonna be coming with some new stuff, or whatnot. It's springtime, so we got another round of stimulus checks coming, tax returns coming. So it's getting warm outside here in South Texas. So, specifically in Houston. So a lot of people gonna be moving around and getting busy, and they want music videos done, they want mixing done and stuff like that. So if hey man, it's gonna get busy and we're gonna provide you guys with more content. So hey, you know what I'm saying, if you got some music out there you need mix, hit me up, man. I'm the man with the plan, man. I'll make your shit sound good, bro. For real. Go check my resume, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for a long time, and I got people that'll bounce for me, man, or whatnot. So if you need custom beats, hey, y'all already know. Go check out the live streams, man. You need mixing, you know what I'm saying? I do it right here, you know what I'm saying? I show people, hey, I ain't got nothing to hide, you know what I'm saying? Nothing prefabricated over here. Do it live at 5, man. So like I said, man, appreciate y'all always, again, with the support and stuff like that. I'll catch you guys at a later time, probably next this upcoming Sunday. We'll go ahead and start mixing this beat. because it's pretty unique, man. I took a skit from a movie and made a beat out of it. So it's pretty cool, man. You know what I'm saying? So until next time, hey man, catch you guys later on the podcast. Catch you guys later here on YouTube and catch you guys on Instagram, man. This has been your boy Super Mario, man. We out of here. Peace. Let me go ahead and turn this off before YouTube go ahead and slam my video and shit like that. Sorry, you can't play samples and stuff like that because they think you're making money off of it. We ain't making money off of it. Hell, y'all should have hit up goddamn, you know what I'm saying, all them people back in the 80s when they was rap stars and stuff like that and do the same thing with them. But digitalization wasn't being what it was now. This is your boy. We out of here.